Good morning, guys. It is just around probably 7:59. It is literally 7:59 a.m. And it is day 12 of me doing this. And things I noticed. So this morning I woke up freezing, like shivering, freezing, because I have an electric blanket, but it's got an automatic timer to turn off. And so I wake up like significantly. I wake up from being cold, okay? But my point is that I opened my eyes, I think around like 5, and I thought it was 6 at first, and I was all excited. And then it was like, oh, it's 5. I did do a meditation last night. I almost didn't. I was like, I had something on YouTube, and I was feeling like I was falling asleep, and I thought, don't do this. Don't do this. Turn this off so that it doesn't turn on random stuff on YouTube, and turn on the meditation and go to bed. And I did do that. I think I did have the earbud in, which I really need to just take those earbuds out, because what happens is when the earbuds die, they wake me up. And anyway, so more awareness on that, which is ultimately a good thing. But anyway, I did the meditation, I think before 10:30. So that was good. Like I was able to catch myself instead of being like, oh, last night I stayed up till 3 and I don't know why, right? And then this morning, when I realized, I think it was like 5:30 or 5:05 or something, but I like realized I wasn't feeling that great physically. And then I just took a breath, and then I did 2 meditations, and I let myself fall back asleep because I did have my alarm set for 7:20. And I was like, instead of doing like 6 or 7 things and being up since 5 a.m., why don't I just do these meditations? And like, if I fall back asleep, then I do, because it was also really dark out still. And I did that, and I fell back asleep, and I think I had another stressful dream, but it was okay, And then I woke up, I think again at like 7 a.m. And I did do, I think, 2 tappings, and I did my push-ups and my crunches, and I went downstairs around like 7:30, so a little later. And then, anyway, so yeah, my daughter just left for the bus stop, and I'm noticing that my system is starting to calm down a bit. Oh, I know, one of the people was in my dream that hasn't been in a long time, like a couple of my biggest, honestly, fear triggers. And that's a good thing, because it means I'm starting to face the fears, at least in my dreams, and I'm not running away from it. So another idea I had this morning was not just face my fears, but almost live my fears. So think of what I'm afraid of, and then be like, okay, so that happened, now what? And it really kind of took me aback of like, yeah, how would I behave if that did come true? And why don't I just do that now? Type of thing. So it's still very much like percolating and everything, but I'm just saying that I'm definitely making significant progress, because things are changing. And even this morning I was like, well, should I process stuff this morning? But for me personally, I want to be there for my daughter, not just physically, but emotionally and everything, and present even in the morning. So I'm promising those parts, like, we're going to do it at probably 1, but we're not going to do it first thing in the morning because it's draining. And, one day, but as I kind of, again, the factory analogy, as I'm dealing with the backlog of all this stuff, I really need to compartmentalize it, you know? And so, anyway, my goals for this hour, obviously make sure she gets on the bus, and then do the yoga, and I already have dinner figured out for tonight too. I'm gonna make spaghetti, so that's awesome. That just puts that out of there. And yeah, do the yoga and kind of get my thoughts together. So, love you guys.